Hello and welcome to the It Was All a Dream official podcast. I am your host, Ashley Greggans. We are on episode 4 today. Unfortunately, the guest that we had planned today, she had the wrong date in her diary, so you are stuck with me. So grab a cup of tea and we're going to talk about things that I only know about business now I'm looking back. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Life happens sometimes, shit happens, and I keep it real. So the podcast is only so new that we are having some little teething problems. One is that we didn't confirm the guest the day before, so we had a little mix up of dates. So we're going to just crack on with today's episode, and I'm just going to talk about little things that I think may help you, things that I wish that I would have known now that I'm looking back 8 years into my business. So the first topic is your quiet months. Now, this is something that I've recently been speaking about to some of the students. You are not always going to be busy. Like, I promise you that. It doesn't matter how established and how many clients, customers you are going to have your quiet months. So the things that I do to prepare for them quiet months, well, first of all is for the past 5 years, I've probably tracked them. So what I do is I keep a paper diary and I'll just have January, February, just a calendar, and I will literally just jot down quiet, medium, very busy, just like keeping a jot on it. One thing that does is you will have them doubt moments. You'll have that little time where you'll think, why have I gone quiet? Does everyone hate me? Like, what have I done wrong? You can just look back and you can go, no, look, it's a quiet month. You was quiet again, because it is a pattern, especially in my industry. We're working with skin cycles. We're working with 6 months, 3 months kind of thing. So you kind of get on a regular basis with your clients. So there is some months that they just are not due. So you need to plan for them months, because they are the months that we are supposed to enjoy. They're the months that we're supposed to be going, okay, I actually have a life, so let me life for a little bit. But the only way that you can do that is if you've got that money set aside for them quiet months. So some things that I do is I actually put £40 a week away. So I put £40 a week away, and in October is my super quiet. September, October is my super quiet month. In October, I have, I don't know, like around £1,500, something like that. So I know that month's covered. I know that, I'm okay to just chill that month, work on, I don't know, manuals, work on something, not do a podcast, whatever it is. But I know that I haven't got pressure on myself that I need them clients to come in to pay for my bills. September, I go on holiday. I always try and go on holiday in that month, because I know that I'm quiet on that month. Mother's Day, I always do Mother's Day offers. 6 months after Mother's Day is October. So I know I'm going to be quiet in October, but all my clients that are due in 6 months are going to be due in October. So it's just about planning, and it is something that will really just help you, even mentally, just to take that pressure off yourself, and also just take that self-doubt off yourself. Now, the next topic is enjoy it or just don't do it. And this is something that recently I've been really trying to get the fun back. And it's something that, so what happens is I designed this job role, this business, and I designed it to a T. I don't come in till 10 o'clock because I want to go and work out in the morning. I like to work later. So I designed this to a T, and I fully enjoy everything I do. I really enjoy it. Now, the pressure is on at the minute, and I have got so much pressures on my shoulders because I've took on so much, which is fine. I thrive off pressure, but I'm also having to remind myself that, Ash, you do this because you love it. You do it because you find it fun. You do it because this is what makes you happy. Because if it's not making you happy, you liked dental nursing. You loved it. You were fine with it. So I really want you to just keep in mind, because sometimes when, you haven't got clients coming through the door, I'm fortunate enough now that is very unlikely for me to happen at this stage. But, I still have quiet days. Your bills are coming in, I don't know, you get an unexpected electricity bill or something. Them times are the times when you really need to dig deep and remember that you do this because you love it. You do it because it's your passion, and you don't want that 9 to 5. You don't want that regular wages going in. That's security. You thrive off this, and so you've got to remember to just have fun with it. Like, it's not that deep. And I know that's crazy coming from someone who literally dedicates probably 23 hours of her life daily to her business, but it's really not that deep. Enjoy it, have fun with it. Don't take it too serious. And also just have a little bit of faith that you are on the right path. I'm a massive, massive believer that what's meant for you doesn't pass you by. And what I am doing now is because I'm supposed to be doing that. It was already on my path of life. It was already chosen for me. So just have fun with it, roll with the punches, because that's definitely what I'm doing at the minute. And, just give yourself a pat on the back for being brave enough to actually do this, because there's not a lot of people. Well, there is a lot of people actually, but a lot of people also wouldn't do this, and they wouldn't take that risk, and they will maybe have some brilliant ideas and brilliant opportunities come their way, but the security and the little egg nest is just much more important to them than taking that risk. So enjoy it and have fun. And then on that note is, if you are not having fun and you are not enjoying it, employ someone that will. Like, my example of this is, I hate social media. Now, I don't mind going on the videos. I don't mind doing all that. Like, I quite enjoy it. I love them silly little videos. I laugh my head off on the way to work when I'm like, this video is going to be hysterical. I love that side of it. I don't mind the editing side. I don't want to be answering DMs. I don't want to be scheduling. I don't want to put people in the diary. I don't want to answer calls. Not because I don't want you to do that, because that sounds a bit arrogant, but it's just not something I enjoy. It actually used to drain me so much. I'm one of them people that I cannot have an unopened message. I cannot have an unopened email. Sometimes I look on people's phones and they've got 500 emails, and I'm like, how'd you cope with that? How'd you do that? So for me, I needed someone to take that role off me. And there is a very, very good saying, and it says, a good employee should only make you money. They shouldn't cost you. And it is unbelievably so true. When I took the decision to employ and to actually, because it's a massive responsibility, and it's not something that I done lightly. You are taking money out of your own pocket to give someone else. And there is, for I'd say about a year and a half, there was that, well, no, I'm not paying someone to do what I can do. My business is thriving, and I have got all these opportunities and all these different avenues because I've got Ella. And I'm not even joking about that. She literally takes the load off me. I can stand in front of here now, and then I don't even look at this video. It just, in 2 weeks it's posted and they get all views on it. I get the reward for it, but it's Ella that does all the hard work. I just sit in front of a camera. So that is something that, you are in doubt of, and you are like, employed. I didn't want to be a boss. And the thing that I always say too, I've had other employees, and then we've gone back down to Ella, they've gone self-employed and whatever, and we are going to be an employee again soon. Don't make me be a boss. I don't want to be a boss. I didn't come into this to be a boss. So as long as you don't make me be a boss, I don't have to be a boss. Me and Ella are literally friends, not in that like toxic work environment where your boss thinks that you're a friend or family. And, I do leave her alone in her own time. But like, there's no holiday forms in this business, in this company, whatever. There's no, like, if the kids wants to go on holiday and she hasn't got 2 days or something she can take. Like, it's just the way we work, and we work because that works for us. So you can design what kind of boss you want to be. Also, you don't have to do full time. I'm going to be looking very soon for a part-time receptionist. They're going to do 3 times a week, 16 hours, something on like that. So it does feel like a responsibility, and it is a responsibility, and it's not something that you should take on lightly. There is definitely 100% been times, and possibly will be again, where Ella's wages has come before some of my bills. Ella's wages has come before a night out, a holiday, whatever. Like, that is your responsibility. You are putting food in someone else's mouth. Well, her mum does, because her mum does the cooking more. You know what I'm saying? So it is a massive responsibility. But if you get it right and you get yourself an Ella, I am telling you, it is fucking priceless. So if there is something that you are not enjoying and you can delegate, now if you can't employ, because not everybody's in a position for employing, get them kids on social media. If you've got teenage kids and they're sitting around, pay them a fiver or whatever to post your pictures. Do a content day with them. Get your cousins in, get your friends in, get your sisters and sisters-in-laws in. Like, people want to help. People are watching and they're just waiting to help you. I am the worst for it. I literally, every time a shipment comes in, every time someone, sis, do you need any help? Do you? And I'm ran off my feet, but I just won't go yet, actually. And I've started to do it now because there's just too much responsibility on my head. And I've started to say, my sister-in-law, Laura, is just fantastic to me. She's honestly one of the biggest supporters, and she is literally every single week, sis, do you want me to come in? Do you want me to make coffees? Do you want me to help? My mum come and done reception the other day while Ella was off. These are things that I would never have done before, because I would have thought maybe it looked unprofessional, or it's to them. I'm like, well, I still have to pay you. And they're like, we don't want paying, we just want to help. So it doesn't mean to employ, but get some help. If you're not enjoying a certain side of your business, then get some help. This year's been the first year that I've actually hired an accountant. So I thought I could do it all myself and I could file my own taxes. And when I was self-employed, I could. Limited companies, you can't. This year was the first year, and I have literally kicked myself and gone, why have you killed yourself every year? Why didn't you just do that in the first place? So there is certain things that when you employ well, or when you hire well, then it's going to make you money and it's going to save you money. So that's a really big one. The next one is something that I am literally still struggling with. Like, I struggle with this, and like, honestly, like, if anybody has got the answers, or I think at one time I'm just going to get like a financial advisor to just come and spend a month with me or something, because it just baffles me. But I hear it all the time, and it's stop spending 100% of your profit. And it's so true. Like, stop, because it's not even yours. Like, 100% is not yours. But like, how the fuck do you not spend it? Like, honestly, I am making so much money. Like, on paper, I am fucking smashing it. Like, I'm not even joking. I have got so much money coming in. I spend so much money. I have to spend so much. I don't understand. Like, what is it? Like, I just don't get it. It's just, of all the things that you think that I am business minded in and I am business smart, this is just something that just can't click with me. Like, I'm not even talking about handbags, shoes, and all that. Fuck all that. I can't remember the last time. And if I do, I am bad on ClearPay, because it just feels better. So it's not even personal money. It's like, a laptop will break. We need a new tripod. We need the stock, just anything, everything like costs money. And I just cannot get that balance of knowing that I don't need it, because I do. I need it for the business to run. So I don't understand it. But there is somebody also said to me once, which was quite interesting. Again, still haven't been able to manage it. Don't know how you manage it without possibly getting a lump sum of money to start off with, but work 3 months in advance. So have 3 months worth of bills in advance. I am sure that that is coming, and I am sure that that is something that will just happen, kind of thing, I hope. But, honestly, like, money comes in and money goes out. I don't know what happens. Like, possibly I think, like, when the money goes in, am I supposed to just take a percentage, put it in a savings account, and that is God, and that is weird, and it doesn't matter if you need something or a bill needs paying, that is first. I don't know. If you do know, then help a girl out because I don't know. But if I could look back now, I wish that this was something, as you know, I am fascinated with money at the minute. I've always been fascinated with money, as in like the freedom of money. I don't ever want to sound like I'm materialistic, because I am probably one of the most least materialistic people I know. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know. That's for you to like decide possibly. I don't know. I don't think I am anyway. But I just love the whole like the whole hamster wheel and the whole like thing of it. So, but yeah, financially, I wish I started getting smarter sooner. I really, really do wish that maybe 5 years ago I'd have been researching this rich dad, poor dad. I cannot talk about it enough. Like, please download the audiobook. Like, it blows your mind. Psychology of Money. I'm halfway through it. I'm struggling with it, to be honest with you. It's boring, but then money is supposed to be boring. The topic is supposed to be boring because we are not supposed to be smart on it. So I'm trying to battle through that one. But yeah, don't spend 100% of your profit. Anybody got any advice on that? I would love to hear it. I'd love to see how yous manage that, what yous do, because that is something that, like, this is how real I am, and this is how thinking that is something that I'm struggling with. Everything is paid. I've got no worries on that. It's just that I just don't have anything over. And I know I make a lot of money. So where the fuck does it go? I don't know. Okay, so the next point is a hard one. I think it's so hard because it's just rammed down our throats through social media. Like, it's just, we kind of only just get to see that overnight success. We don't get to, and I'm sure that it probably looks that way on mine as well. All of a sudden I just built a warehouse, and like built a super build inside a warehouse kind of thing. So I'm sure like there's little clips like that kind of looks like, oh, um what she talking about, because she just, I remember someone saying something to me, and they said like, it's like you have just boomed, like your business has just boomed overnight. And I was like, not even nearly. So it's that overnight success. It's like, and it's, I chase that and I still chase it. And I'm starting to like realize that I am chasing a fucking lie. But especially when I was younger, and especially when I was like starting off in the industry and starting the business, I just assumed that I was just gonna just like wake up one morning and like I was gonna have a big hit, and I was gonna, and I'm 8 years in, and I'm just trying to think now. I don't remember any time where I've had like one big hit. I've had like one good week or one good month, or I've had like a product that took 3 months to sell, something like that. It's all them little tiny, tiny, small wins, them little tiny goals that eventually just looks like an overnight success, but it just doesn't happen. Like, when I see them stories now, and I see like the TikToks, and it's like, let me show you how I have a 6-figure business or a 7-figure business. Let me show you how I made 10 grand in one night and that. And I'm like, but you never, though, because you've been posting on this page for nearly 5 years. So it might have felt like a little success overnight to you. And I'm hoping that I do get them moments. But the longer that I'm going into it, the longer that I am like associating with other business people, other business like minded people, other entrepreneurs, I'm realizing that it's not about that one hit, and it's never going to be that one hit. It's about them little teeny tiny small wins, them little things that we just brush off, that we just, your mates will congratulate you, your mum and dad are proud of you, but you're just like, yeah, like thing. It's all them little tiny stepping stones that eventually will grow. And there's this gorgeous saying, and I love this saying, and it's like, don't concentrate on the fruit of the tree, just concentrating on getting on the top of the tree, because once you get to the top, the fruit will all fall. Like, fucking sick. Like, I'm so made up that I've just got that right as well. But yeah, like, it's just like that. It's like, and these are things, this podcast is great for me. It's like a reflection. It's a bit of therapy for me, because right now, like, honestly, if you could just see my week, then you would be like, how is she doing? Or like let me just run down for you one of we. So on a Monday I'm supposed to be off, but on a Monday I collect all the weekly stock. I'm trying now to do monthly stocks and not weekly, because it's just ridiculous and cost me more money. But again, I just got into routine of doing weekly stock. So on a Monday, I will do a weekly stock. I try and sort my life out on a Monday. So I will start off and go to the gym. I'll sort my house out, sort my uniforms out, sort healthy foods out. I will always have my business meetings on a Monday. So if I need to see the accountant, if I need to see the website people, if I need to see the marketing or whatever, that will be done on a Monday when it's my day off. And then obviously I do a tap dancing class on a Monday night. That's like my outlet. That's my release. It starts the week off. I'm on a high on a Monday afternoon, well, Monday night. So that's my Monday. Tuesday, I run a clinic. So Tuesday, I have clinic from 10 and it probably doesn't finish till about 5, maybe half 5. In between then I will be posting on TikTok. I'll be editing TikToks. I do a live on a Tuesday night, so that will run till about 7. Then I try and go to the gym if I've got any energy left. Wednesday is again, I do a clinic. I will shoot either some content for social media, or I will be again doing a live in the night. The clinic will run from the afternoon. Thursday is my late night. So Thursday, I come in at 10. I'd see clients until 1. Then I do a podcast, I shoot a podcast in the afternoon. And then in the night, I go live. Friday is, oh, sorry, I've missed out that on Wednesday. I do dance rehearsal as well overnight. Friday is just, it starts to get a bit calmer on these days. Friday is clinic. So Friday is 10 till 5 clinic. Love me Fridays, just love being in the clinic. I get left alone. It's just like, I get left alone when I'm in clinic all the time, but I love the Fridays. Saturday is I am training. So I either do seminars of a Saturday or I'm doing a clinic. And then in between all these throughout the month, there is courses run as well. So they might be like next month there's a 2-day course on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, so that I'm seeing 3 students on that. So we've got like so much going on at the minute. Like my life is just so chaotic. And I remember planning all this and structuring all this and being like, when I get to there, that's gonna be like the big win. And I don't even know how they've all progressed and how they've all blossomed and how they've like, I just didn't celebrate them small wins, and I kick myself for it now because sometimes I have to remind myself, like, stop thinking you're 32. I am 32. Like 32. I look at people in their 50s and I am like, why aren't I as successful as them? Because they've got 20 years on you, babe. They've got 20 years of perfecting what you're just doing now. You are just starting off. Like, give yourself a minute and just enjoy them small wins. So something that I've started now doing is I actually keep a note of small wins in my notes on my phone. Silly things. Went to the gym instead of buying a bottle of wine. Didn't eat the donut at dinner and got a salad. Like, what else is the, like, said no to something that I didn't want to commit to instead of committing and then cancelling. Like, got up at 6 a.m. and done some work, even though I needed more sleep. You know, just them small little things that sometimes when I'm having a rookie day and I'm having one of them days where I am down because I haven't had this overnight boom, this £1,000,000 in my bank, I just look at all them little small wins and all them little small things, and this is like therapy to me, like I've just said. So yeah, like, stop chasing that overnight success. And again, going back to the first point, just have fun with it. Like, just have fun with it. It's gonna come. You can't, I'm gonna say it again. I say it's like, honestly, we're gonna get it framed in here. You can't work this hard and it not work. You just can't. So while you're in it and you're in the midst of it, enjoy it and stop looking at social media and looking at someone's post who makes it look like it was an overnight success, because I promise you they've been grafting for 10 years before they've got that overnight success. Right. And then the last one is, and this is a great one, this is one that, like, I really, really just wish that there was more people would just leave. If you're going to listen to any of them, listen to this one. Post that fucking post. Do the video, do the post, talk on your video, get your Scouse accent out. We all sound the same. We are all cringing. Nobody gives a shit. And it is holding you back. If I would have had this confidence that I had in my 20s, I'd have 1 million followers now. I'd be getting paid by YouTube. I've started this YouTube channel twice. This is my third go of this YouTube channel. Like, just fucking do it. Just do it. Just have fun with it. Don't take yourself too serious. The only thing that I can say is if you are trying to be perfect, if you are trying to look perfect, if you don't, then it's not going to come out the way you want it. Like, just be yourself. Obviously, we want to look pretty. Like you all know, I went on a no sugar eating diet after the first podcast because I had the roundest head. Like, we all want to look pretty and we all want to feel confident. My confidence comes from I'm laughing first. I don't give a shit if you're all laughing at me. I really do not care because there's like 300 people that are watching my videos now, like on YouTube. I've only started 4 weeks ago. Like, I don't care. And also, like, I've had people who want to come on the podcast and they're messaging me and they're like, Ash, I'm just not confident. I'm not. And I'm like, how are you going to get confidence? How are you going to get past that? The only way you're going to get past that is by doing it. It's the only way, or you're going to be in your head for the rest of your business, the rest of your career. And you're going to watch people like me who have flourished in this. Unfortunately, this is the way the world's going. We have to be on social media. Trust me, I would love to go back to paper diaries. I don't want to be on social media. It's the way the world's going. It's what the cool kids are doing. And just fucking post the post. Like, and there's this thing and it says, and I keep going back to it, and it says, you have got to see something at least 7 times before you'll buy into it. So repost, post the post, repost the post, see what post is doing good, redo that post, do it in a different way, do it in a different light and change your hair, but do the same post. People are social media. I think there's something like, I think it's a 4-second attention span for you to grab their attention. So like, just do it. Come on the podcast, come on here, and this can be the first one, the first little thing that you can like do, that you're going to pat yourselves on the back and go, you know what, I'm absolutely made up that I've done that. Like, it's really not that deep. I promise you, it's honestly not that deep. I swear it's not even that scary. I haven't even been trolled that much. Like, I swear, don't come at me for that now. But I swear, like, it's not as scary, and it's not. And the ones that I'm taking the piss out of myself more are the ones that do well. Like, just have fun with it. Post the post. Get your business out there. Why are you grafting this hard and no one can see it? Why? What are you going into work for? Why are you smashing these goals and you're not sharing it? Share it, because there is people like me who absolutely love to see it. I love them posts where it's like, this girl's working on herself, this girl's smashing her dreams, and like that. I fucking love that. That is all my TikTok is full of. It inspires me. I am rooting for you. And just honestly, just don't take it too serious. And right now, I am post and post with my hair in a pony. I would never have done that. Never, never, ever, ever have posted my hair in a pony a few years ago, because I have sticky out ears. And I am like, and I just don't care no more. I honestly just don't care no more. It's the way the world's going. It's what we've got to do. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. And if you have fun with it, then no one can take that from you. If you're not putting it in too deep, if you're not trying to be ultra perfect, if you're not trying to be ultra stunning, if you're not filtering your face, if you are filtering your face, fucking filter your face. If that's what makes you going to post that post, then post it. But if you're trying to be that most perfect self, it doesn't come across on videos. Pictures, we can pout, we can smooth, we can do that. Videos, it's almost impossible to look perfect on a video. You're going to get a bad angle. Your hair's going to look a bit frizzy. You're going to see things that you've never even seen before. I've got one brown eye and one green eye. Like, I've got a birthmark in my eye. Sometimes I look at my eyes and I'm like, what is going on with my eyes? Sometimes they look absolutely stunning and it's the best part of my face. Like, just have fun, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm babbling on now because I'm so passionate about it, because I see so many women, men, they come in and they're just like, Ash, I'm just not getting anything from social media. Ash, I'm just not. And I'm like, you've got to just put yourself out there. And it is scary and it's not nice, but it is so rewarding and it pays. let's get real. It pays. Do you think I would be standing here? I've just told you how busy my week is. Do you think I would have added an extra thing if it weren't going to pay off? If it weren't going to financially gain me any money? It pays off, and people love to see it. Okay, so they're just some few little tips from 32-year-old me that wishes 25-year-old me, does that make sense, would have known. I hope you've enjoyed this little filler episode. I am so sorry that it's me again, boring the life out of yours. I hope that you have took something from it, and we will have our guest on next week. I am so excited to get back to the interview, and I absolutely thrived off Alicia. I loved it. I honestly loved, she gave me so much feedback, and she was so proud of herself. She was on a high when it come out, I love that I can do that for yous. I love that. Like that's where I'm at right now. I literally pride myself, and I get more excitement over watching yous achieve something. Does that make sense? I'm achieving, but I'm watching yous achieving, and I love it. So don't be scared. Come on the podcast. Speak about your marketing. Speak about your advertising. Speak about your business. You don't have to go into financials. I am not going to ask you how much you make. It's only me that's crazy enough to put that out there. But just come on, enjoy it, have fun, because I promise you it's going to be so rewarding, and you're just going to be so grateful for yourselves for actually getting yourself out of the comfort zone. Again, the end of the podcast, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.